Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video will be about transitions, graphs, and keyframes in After Effects. So let's just get right into it. First we will go over keyframes. Keyframes, they are the foundation of animation in After Effects. They are the starting and ending points of any transition. So first, how to create a keyframe. I've pre-composed your clips. First, to create a keyframe, you will select your layer, and you will either hit the letter P on your keyboard for position, the letter R on your keyboard for rotate, or the letter S on your keyboard for scale. If you click this stopwatch icon, it is going to set your first keyframe, and then if you move it over and you adjust these values right here, it will set your second keyframe, or you can add a keyframe or remove a keyframe using this button right here. Click it and it will add a keyframe. You can add as many keyframes as you like. Let's say this is your transition, you're doing a zoom out, so we're going to go from 150 to 100. If you adjust these, it will go slower or faster. Let's take a look. And if you zoom it back out, move it back out, it will go slower. Next, we will get into graphs really quickly. To make a graph, you can go here, but your graph will look like this, and you can't really make any graphs. It won't allow you. So what you want to do is you want to highlight both your keyframes, click F9 on your keyboard, go back to the graph editor, which is right here, and it will allow you to adjust and make a graph. So to understand the graph, the vertical axis, up and down, represents the value of the property like position or scale, and the horizontal axis, side to side, represents the axis of time. So, and then you'll just go down. So this is basically making the position and moving it, and this will make it how fast or how slow it will go. So this is like a basic graph, and it looks like that. Oh, don't forget to turn on your motion layer, motion blur, but you don't have to. Again, you don't have to. And you can just move your keyframe 1 second to see the motion blur better. And now we will move on to adding transitions. You're going to select the layer you want to animate. We can go to the next layer, and we can add a transition using the keys from earlier, R, P, or S. So we'll just do a rotation for now. This is considered a custom transition. Click the stopwatch, drag it towards the edge of your clip, and then you can either click again this keyframe button, or you can adjust using this, which I like to adjust using this since it automatically adds a keyframe for me. So we're going to go with -60. Then you're going to highlight both keyframes, F9, that means easy ease, go to the middle of your clip so that you can see what you're doing. And then you're going to make your transition, and you're going to drag this up and across. Oh, don't forget your blur. I turned it off on accident. And that is a simple rotation. I'm going to show you an example of how I like to make my transitions personally. You're going to go to the edge of your clip, clicking O, then you're going to command right arrow key 1 frame, and then plus sign to zoom it in. Move this 1 to the edge of your clip, go 1, 2, 3, zoom back out using the minus key or these arrows down below. Then I like to take this first keyframe. I sometimes leave it here, or sometimes I'll drag it 1 keyframe to the left. And then you can go back to your graph editor, zoom it out a little more, and then make your transition. Fix it up. It looks a little bit better, and you can see the blur this time. We can do a little bounce. Dragging this upwards or downwards will make it a bounce. And see there, it bounced towards this way. I'm just going to do a little bounce. And also what you want to do is when you make a transition and you'll see these black edges right here, right here, right here, and all the corners, and you can go to effects and presets. This is for a later tutorial, but I'll just tell you now. Motion tile. These are just user presets already made. We're going to ignore those. Then you click or drag motion tile to your clip, and then make it 300 output height, 300 output width, and then the mirror edges, and that will allow it to look better, a little bit better. Yes, and then don't forget to be commanding S this entire time whenever you try to do this. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Here are a few keyboard shortcuts that you can use and try to remember. Yes, so if you need any more help, you can comment down below and I will try my best to get back to you. And I hope this was helpful and that you are able to somewhat create transitions now, or just know how to do simple ones like how do you scale in or push out or rotate. So yes, thank you again for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.